In this video, 6.4b notes, we're going to look at word problems that have multiple information, and I'm going to show you how to use that information to make equations, a system of equations to solve the word problems. Alright, so Sarah took the advertising department from her company on a round trip to meet with a potential client. Including Sarah, a total of 10 people took the trip. This is 10 people. She was able to purchase coach tickets for $360 and first class tickets for $1,010. She used her total budget for airfare for the trip, which was $8,150. How many first class tickets? I'm going to let first class tickets be Y. And did she buy? And how many coach tickets, which I'm going to let be X, did she buy? Alright, so first we're going to do what we call a number equation. So 10 people. So that is the number of people who bought a coach ticket plus the number of people who bought a first class ticket equals 10. The second equation is going to be our cost equation. So for coach tickets, they're $360 each. So that's $360 times X. And then first class tickets is $1,010. That's plus 1,010 times Y, because Y is our first class tickets, equals the total cost amount, which is $8,150. Now, there's several ways that you can actually do this problem. One way would be to do a elimination method, or you can do a substitution method. I'm going to show you an elimination method. So what I'm going to do is multiply this top equation by negative 360. That way I will eliminate the X variable. So negative 360 times X, negative 360 times Y, and negative 360 times 10. So I'm going to write that answer right below this one. So that's negative 360X minus 360Y equals negative 360. And now I'm going to add these two together. So we eliminated the X's. We have 650Y equals 4,550. Divide by 650. And Y is equal to 7. So remember, Y is the number of first class tickets. So that's 7. And since it's X plus Y equals 10, Y is 7, then X has to be 3. So that's the number of coach tickets. So it helps to be able to know which variable is which. That's why I told you at the beginning that Y was first class tickets and X was coach tickets. You could have had it backwards. That's fine. You could have said X was first class and Y was coach. You just would have had to make sure you did the appropriate cost for the coach ticket and the first class ticket. Okay? A lot of choices here. You just need to be really careful. Remember, you can use substitution. Depends on which one you're good at and you like the most. Alright, number 2. Recall that two angles are complementary if the sum of their measures is 90. Okay? So if they're complementary, and you learned this back in middle school, then the two angles add up to be 90. Find the measures of two complementary angles if one angle is 5 times the other angle. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. First, it tells us that the sum of their angles is 90. So we're going to say X plus Y equals 90. One angle plus the other angle equals 90. Second, it says find the measure of the two complementary angles if one of the angles equals 5 times the other angle. So I'm going to say one of the angles is X, and that equals, that's your is, 5 times the other angle. So that's 5Y. So here's my system of equations, and what I'm going to do is use substitution because I already know that X is 5Y. So I'm going to put 5Y in for X in the top equation. So 5Y plus Y equals 90. And solve for Y, so Y is 15. Now, don't go over here and fill out the blank sheet because you need to figure out which one's a smaller angle, which one's a larger angle. So X plus 15 equals 90. Subtract 15 from both sides, X equals 75. So make sure you put the smaller angle, which is 15, because it's less than 75 and the larger angle is 75. All right. Number 3, your school's talent show will feature 14 solo acts and 3 ensemble acts. The show will last 131 minutes. The 7 solo performers judged best will give a repeat performance at a second 82-minute show, which will also feature 3 ensemble acts. Each solo act lasts X minutes. That's the solo. And each ensemble act lasts Y minutes. Use this information to answer parts A and B. So they're telling you what X is. X is solo and ensemble is Y. So the first one is 14 solo. So that's 14X plus 3 ensemble, 3Y equals 131. So 14X plus 3Y equals 131. That's not it. Okay, it looks like this one right here. So 14X plus 3Y equals 131. The other one is 7 solo. That's 7X plus 3 ensemble, 3Y equals 82. Okay, so it's this one right here. All right, now it says solve the system from part A. All right, so we have 14X plus 3Y equals 131, 7X plus 3Y equals 82. So I'm going to take the bottom equation, I'm going to use the elimination method. I'm going to multiply by -1. So the top equation is going to stay the same. The bottom equation is going to be -7X minus 3Y equals -82. Now, hopefully you can tell I'm eliminating the Y term this time. So I get 7X, when I add them together, equals 49. Divided by 7, X is equal to 7. Then I'm going to take 7 and plug it back in for one of them. I'm just going to plug it back into the original second equation. It has smaller numbers in it. So 7 times 7 plus 3Y equals 82. I'm using this equation right here. And subtract 49. So 3Y equals 33. Whoops. And Y is equal to 11 when I divide by 3. All right, so my ordered pair, because it says type an ordered pair first, X is 7, Y is 11. Now, how long is each solo act? So the solo act is X. Remember, X is your solo act. And the ensemble is Y. So X is 7 and Y is 11. Okay? All right, so that's video number 1. Video number 2 will contain the rest of the word problems from these notes.